Nick, I guess firstly, how did it feel just being back out there today, and the crowd just seemed to love having you out there?
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, look, the last month I've had has been very eventful and a lot of fun. Obviously, the result wasn't how I wanted to go today, but I mean, yeah, it was nothing like. You know, I feel like the journey I've had with the Australian media and the Australian public hasn't always been, you know, amazing. But I feel like now towards this part of my career, you know, every time I walk out there, it's always a lot of fun. I definitely felt a lot of love out there, and especially when like there's young kids and stuff like chanting and enjoying their time out there, and you know, I feel as if I'm giving them, you know, a good show, and hopefully, you know, one day if they love tennis, they can be out in that arena playing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun being out there, especially in Brizzy. I think definitely one of my favourite places to play.
So it didn't go your way today. Your eyes are still set on the AO as a possible wildcard?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is a stepping stone. You know, I actually just spoke to Medvedev in the locker room, and he's just like, yeah, like, look, it's not gonna. You know, you play one match every now and then. It's not going to be, you know, the way you want it all the time. So as long as I feel good, and I'm going to be able to, you know, try and use this as a building block, and that's my goal, obviously, and not just AO, but this year, whatever this year holds, I do want to continue to play as much as I can, and we'll see. Yeah. So.
All right, sorry. Can we just pass around so we get more people? And
yeah,
we'll
sure.
see if we have time. Yeah.
Sorry. It's a great hat.
Nick, can you give us an insight into, I guess, the differences between you right now and 2022? Like, as in, when you don't play a lot of tennis, what's happening out there? Like, what is stopping you being at your best, sort of thing?
I mean, I had a wrist reconstruction and 2 knee ops. So, I mean, I'm never going to be... I think it's unfair to... You know, I'll use Thanasi as an example, or myself as an example, or Del Potro, or Team, or Nishikori. We look at some of these people that were at the top of the game competing for Grand Slams. And then you have parts of your body that just fail and I guess can't take the load of being at that top level. And, you know, that's what happens. I mean, it's so hard for me to go out there, even on the practice court sometimes, and realise that even the thought, you know, there was a point in my life in 2022, or, you know, when I was, you know, winning like multiple titles in a year, and there was actually like a delusion that I genuinely thought I was the best player in the world. Like, I genuinely, like, I think people don't, like, confuse it. Like, when you're at the top of the sport, I genuinely thought I was unbeatable. Like, I'd go out on court and I thought, no one can genuinely beat me. You actually have that confidence and the delusion that you are that person. And I just don't think that after you have these surgeries, or I guess they kind of pull you down, and it's like you don't have that belief anymore. And it's sad in a way, but like that's just the reality. Like, you can't, you know, you have finals of Wimbledon, quarterfinals of US Open, like I barely lost a match all year. And then you have, I guess, these surgeries that, I guess the people out there, they think that, you know, you go under the knife, and then you come back, and then it's just like, you're just on the couch until he recovers, and you throw him back out there, and that he's the same player. That's just not how it is. It's not reality, and that's just sport. So you can't be too upset. That's why you've got to really be grateful for moments like that doubles match the other night, and the fact that I got through this, and I'm ready to play doubles tomorrow. Like, I'm still extremely happy with myself, and I'm proud of myself. And all credit, by the way. Like, I think it's selfish of me to talk about just myself all the time. Like, credit to my opponent today as well. Like, he played lights out. You can tell that he's new to the tour, and he's really locked in. He's excited, and he's a hell of a player. So, yeah, he's going to be one to watch for sure. And he's obviously had a breakthrough year last year, and he's going to continue to have big wins. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to give some credit to my opponent as well. It's not like, you know, he played like shit or something. So it's a great hat, by the way. Sorry.
Nick, you said before the tournament started, you wanted to produce the full Kyrgios experience. Do you feel like you were able to do something like that today?
I mean, look, me and Thanasi probably gave the crowd more entertainment that they have had all tournament, probably. So, I mean, I gave them half. I gave them the Special K experience, I guess, on the tennis court. That is. But yeah, like, obviously today, like, it was a quick match, but I mean, he played. He's a world-class player. He's top 60 in the world. he served unbelievable, I thought. I mean, apart from the first couple of games where he missed a couple of first serves, he was lights out. And obviously I just played a loose game in the first set, and obviously when first match of the year for him, and then I make a couple loose errors because I haven't played that much tennis, and then the pressure off his shoulders comes off and he starts freeing up a bit. I mean, that's tennis, you know, like it's not like I got destroyed. But yeah, look, I think tomorrow night, you know, I think every time I play, the crowds are pretty packed. So, you know, I'm doing the best I can out here, and I just want to go out there and try and give them a show. I mean, I'm losing, and I see my little nephew in the crowd, and it's just like I realise that they're like, I just want to I'm trying to do the best I can. Like whether or not I'm giving them Grand Slam finals, probably not. But yeah, like, you know, I'm doing the best I can right now.
Nick, you talk about doing the best that you can, and you talk about you want to give people a show, and you've been very realistic about your body and things like that, and saying, you know, you can't ever really be what you used to be when you've come back from all these injuries.
Yeah.
What is it that is motivating you right now to kind of show up and keep, you know, there's things like money and all that kind of stuff, but a lot more to life than money. What is motivating you to show up and keep playing in these tournaments and try to go out there on court?
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting question. Like, it's hard to go out there, and even just like, I mean, there was a time where I won this tournament, and now even just going out there, and there's no shame in losing. I think people now they're afraid to lose, and they're afraid to go out there and not play their best. But that's not reality. So even me going out there and taking another loss on the chin to someone that to most tennis fans and people would assume I shouldn't lose to, but I'm not afraid to lose. So, you know, going out there today, it's not easy because I know that, you know, maybe I don't feel 100%. Maybe I'm incredibly the underdog. Like, this guy's coming off the hottest season of his career. So I don't know, like, I mean, yeah, like we say that money's not, I mean, I'm not everything and it's not a motivation, but from where I started with in my life and my tennis career, it's a lot of my motivation. You know, my parents were not wealthy growing up at all, so it is a big motivation of mine to continue to be around and make as much money as possible. I don't think there's any shame in saying that either. But I think there's like more, like, I mean, I had a great month. Like, if I look at the month I've had, yeah, there weren't official tournaments, but to prove to myself that I was able to still go out there and light up crowds and give people a show and play and compete and win doubles matches. Like, me and Thanasi beat a great pairing. Like, Matty Ebden and Rajiv Ram are probably one of the best pairs in this event. So we're still able to produce. You know, whether or not it's going to be on the biggest of stages, I don't know. That's a question mark. And realistically, it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I think I'm still able to do something on a tennis court.
Just on your body, we saw you at one point grab at your right arm and then sort of give it a bit of a shake. Yeah. And also you've talked about your knee swelling in recent months or over last time. How has it pulled up and where's the arm at?
Yeah, no, my body like initially feels like I think people don't understand how physical tennis is, especially now because it's like, I mean, this is probably one of the faster events, but tennis is so slow like now. Like, the balls are massive. Like, the rallies are so long. It's hard to get 3 points. Like, it's just a grind physically, and yeah, like and I haven't played a lot of matches, so that makes it tough as well. The energy, the match energy is different. But yeah, man, like, it's tough. But yeah, this is a good building block. Like, if I'm gonna be able to go tomorrow and go again tomorrow and then put a little session in before my doubles and then play another doubles match, and who knows, if we win that, there's another match, and if I'm able to just string a couple together, who knows where I could be in 6 to 12 months' time. But again, like, recovery's first. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, like, just serving again, just sort of getting the reps in, the serving reps. And as I said, this month's been huge. Like, I've gone from Miami, Atlanta, New York, Australia, to India, to Australia, to Dubai, to Australia. Like, I've also, and I know in this part of my career, like, I know why I'm playing those exhibitions, and I know why I'm doing that, because, yeah, like, cash is great, and having exposure at Madison Square Garden is great. Like, I'm doing those things because that's where I want to do my point of my career. Where someone like my opponent today, he would have had like a good 2 months in the same place getting ready for this event. So we're at different stages of our career as well. But as of right now, I'm exactly where I actually want to be. Obviously the result can't win them all. Like, you know, Novak pulls out of Adelaide because he's not physically where he wants to be. Where right now, like, I'm okay with taking the loss on my chin and moving forward and just building and getting out there and playing more, and can't take these moments for granted. That's it.